There are multiple SPL commands that use subsearches to combine results into one set. They all take advantage of the capabilities of subsearches and are also subject to their limitations. Let's start with the append command.
Append combines results by adding subsearch results to the end of the main search results as additional rows. The security team at Buttercup Games has noticed an increase in penetration attempts to the network. They want to chart the number of failed logins at a given time for known users versus unknown users of the network over the last 4 hours. We could conduct 2 searches. First, we'd search for events that include failed passwords and invalid users from the last 4 hours, and use time chart to transform the results into a table. In a separate search, we'd look for events that include failed passwords, but without invalid user, and order them into a table, again with the time chart command. We can use the visualizations created from these searches in a dashboard, but it would be difficult to compare the results. It would be more useful to present these sets of results together in one visualization. We can do this using the append command. We write the main search, pipe in append, followed by the subsearch in square brackets. Please note, append doesn't work with real-time searches because we need both sets of results in order for append to combine them. Our search returns a statistical table with columns for both known users and unknown users. We see the results of the main search. Notice the timestamp of the first result. We click forward and find where the subsearch rows have been appended. We can see that the first row from the appended set has the same timestamp as the first row of the first set. This looks a little awkward in a stats view. However, if we display the results as a visualization, we get a great-looking graph. The results are overlaid one over the other, allowing us to compare our datasets visually. If we want to see the results in a stats table, we can use the first function to make them more readable. The first function will return the first value for a field by the order it appears in the results. To see the first function in action, let's sort our time column and look at our data. We see the results of our searches one after the other by time. Since we use the time chart command in both, we have matching bins of time for the results. We pipe our search into a stats command, using the first function to get the first value from both the known users and unknown users fields. A single result of values for each field is returned. We now have the first value for each field, but no longer have values for the other bins of time. We can get these back by changing the stats command to a time chart command. Splunk has charted our results to display the first value of each field by the time bins created by the time chart command. As an interesting note, since we want the first value from all fields included in our results, we can change our search to use only one first function with a wildcard. Here, we are telling Splunk to use all fields with the first function and keep the original name of the fields by using the as clause.